Okay, Kevin Harvick, last week's race winner at Auto Club Speedway with a very exciting pass there on the last lap. Kevin Harvick is ninth in points. He drives a number 29 Budweiser Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing. And Kevin, how's your week been?
My week's been good. I went on vacation, so it's I guess I'm making up for all the ground that I didn't cover this week. But yeah, no, it's been a great week. Everybody's excited about everything that happened last week, and really we've had great cars, really performance-wise all year. And, some mistakes here and there, and accidents and little things happen, but the guys have done a great job in overcoming everything, and we'll just keep plugging along.
I will take questions now for Kevin Harvick. If you have one, raise your hand. We'll start right here. We'll go Jenna, David, Kenny. Go ahead.
Jenna Fryer, Associated Press. I know you finished third here in the fall, so it's not like you're a slouch here. But are you one of these drivers who thinks that Jimmy and Denny just have this place locked up?
I think it's a lot like California last week. I think in the first race we led a majority of the first 100 laps, and then had a brake failure, there, and in the second race, led a bunch of laps, and just got to knock that wall down, and I think once we finally knock it over, we'll be in good shape as far as getting a win. So obviously those guys have had success here, but I feel confident that our cars are going to run well. You never know. I shouldn't say that. I mean, I feel confident based upon what we did last year. You could show up this year and not even be in the game. But based upon last year, our cars ran well, and I feel good going into the weekend. As to where it goes, we'll find out in practice. But, I feel good about where we're at.
Okay, we'll go David, Kenny, Bruce, Viv.
Yeah, David Newton, ESPN. Every driver has to have a favorite racetrack. Where does Martinsville rank for you, and why?
Well, for us, this is kind of a home game as far as where KHI is and RCR and where a lot of our employees live. So we're having our East Coast fan club gathering here this weekend at this particular track. So this has been a fun racetrack for us. I think this is something that we all look forward to coming during the year, just for the fact that we all grew up on racetracks like this, and to kind of go back to your roots and be able to kind of beat and bang and is something that we don't get to do every week. So it's a fun racetrack to come to, and being so close to home for us, it's the only race that we can drive back and forth to and sleep in your own bed at night. So that makes it pretty high on the list.
We'll go Kenny, Bruce, Viv, and Lee.
Kenny Bruce, SceneDaily.com, sort of along those same lines, I guess. It seems like if a guy is good on a mile-and-a-half tracks, then there are a lot of different places that team's probably going to run well if they have a good mile-and-a-half program. But is Martinsville, how does it rank as far as how difficult it is for a driver to learn what it takes to win here?
It's hard, just for the fact that it's very inviting to overdrive the corners, and if you overdrive the corners, then you can't roll through the center and you can't get up off the corner correct. So it's hard to understand exactly what you need in your car, and takes a long time to really figure that out. And some guys figure it out, and some guys don't. So, I think as you these cars are just so heavy and they have so much power that it's a unique setup that you have to put under the car, and a unique balance to be able to have the forward drive that you need up off the corner and still get the car to turn through the center.
How much slower are you going from the time you're in the back stretch compared to what you're going through the turns at? Is there a huge difference in speed there?
You mean from in the straightaway speed here to the center of the corner?
Straightaway speed compared to what you're doing.
It's a lot slower. Well, I couldn't even tell you what the difference is. It feels like you need a downshift.
Viv, Lee, Joe Minzer.
Viv Bernstein, New York Times. How surprised are you that Paul Menard is the points leader for RCR right now? And given the criticism he's faced over the years, is he beginning to earn a little bit of respect with this start?
Well, I think Paul has done, those guys have done a great job. And anytime you bring in somebody a different organization with new ideas and new crew chief and things. I think it has helped our organization kind of think outside of a box of what we've done. But I'm happy for him just for the fact that he's got off to a good start. And you know, when your name is Paul Menard and your sponsor is Menards, you're going to take some heat. And to back that up, kind of silences the critics and the people, the naysayers that are just out there having fun. So he's here to race. He wants to win. He's very, very competitive, and I think he's been a good fit for our organization with his team and with Slugger and himself. So I couldn't be happier for the fact that he's gone out and run good, and now he can just concentrate on driving the car and doing the things that he needs to do on the racetrack instead of having to worry about, not that it bothered him, what everybody else was saying, but you know, it's just there's a lot of pressure with the situation that he came.
We'll go Lee, Joe, and Rusty.
Lee Spencer, Fox Sports. It's April Fool's Day. What is the best prank that you've played? You are like the track prankster. What is your best prank, and is it yet to come?
I'm slacking today. I'm looking to come up with something for the day on who it is. I don't know, but surely by the end of the day I'll be able to think of something. But still the still the best thing that we've ever done was we've done a few good things. I don't know. There's a lot of things that we've done, but I don't remember exactly what day it was on. But we've crushed people's cars. We've filled their cars up with bouncy balls. We've put crap in their office. We've done all kinds of things. So just never know what's coming. Oh, that's not all Josh. We crushed Delena's aunt's car with a monster truck one day while they were at lunch. Where she came back around the corner and we had a monster truck in the field and we crushed her car. That was pretty fun.
And she loved it. She loved that car, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was like a 1988 Bonneville. And she didn't want. She would have never gotten rid of it. But we cleaned it out for her. So it was, we made her cry, but it was all right. We did give her a new car. We didn't tell her that for a while, though. No, I had no mercy. That was the whole point of it. I didn't really think she was going to cry, but.
Let's go Joe Menzer, Rusty, and then Claire.
Joe Menzer, NASCAR.com. I have to change my question now. How old was this poor woman?
She's mid-60s, early 60s.
And what new car?
That was probably 6 or 7 years ago, though. So.
And what kind of car did you get her then?
We bought her a new Impala.
Okay, she likes it.
I think she still drives it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, on a more serious note, what do you care about the qualifying now on Saturday? The new setup here. How do you feel about it? Do you like it? Don't like it? Indifferent to it? What's your opinion on that?
I'm all about what's best for the show, and if it's best for the show to have Saturday. That's what we need to do to give the fans more bang for their buck with their ticket on Saturday. But for us as a race team, I like it just for the fact that you got to work on your car all day Friday. You can sit overnight and really think about what's going on. Kind of throws you out of a rhythm. But I'm going to qualify the truck first tomorrow. So I guess if everybody's worried about getting in a rhythm, they can run the truck race. Be great for the fans. They'd love it.